Hello, Periscope. This is the Geek Periscope pre-show. A little bit of slice of life and watching me do boring stuff while I am setting up for the actual show. io.net/live. How is everybody this evening? I'm good. I'm not drinking anything fun tonight. Doing the water thing because I got MetroCon tomorrow, doing some big interviews. I'll make sure that show goes smoothly tonight, so that way I can go smoothly to bed and wake up smoothly and all that good jazz. If you kind of get where I'm going with that, yeah, I want tomorrow to go really well. Covered MetroCon last year, as you all know, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I genuinely really like MetroCon. And I want to thank them again for letting us go back this year. I'm going to be doing lots and lots of periscoping. So, yeah, there's that. And so keep following us, Geek.io show. We'll be doing MetroCon coverage throughout the show. Tomorrow only. We were going to go Saturday, but got some stuff going on that I'm not going to discuss here. With the headphones on, got a new Gamer Geeks that I'm throwing up an edit for really quick. So yeah, there's that. I'm liking the fact that my little rig hack thing here is working. Got that going for me, which is nice. Again, if you're wondering what this is, it's just me completely just kind of just talking to myself, kind of getting myself amped for the show. Yeah. Getting that going, getting the right mindset, getting the juices flowing. If you want to have me talk about anything in particular, send it over to cj@geek-io.net. That will, with just anything in the subject line, and I'll go through it and answer some stuff on the show, on the pre-show. It doesn't have to be anything big, anything special, anything like that. I mean, that's kind of what this is, just kind of slice of life kind of thing. Be kind of going off the gap. Really quick, reading, this may come as a surprise to you guys if you guys don't follow me and the stuff that I've done over the years, but big comic books reader, and there's two big things going on right now in the comic universes. In DC, they did this thing called Convergence, which was a kind of a Crisis on Infinite Earths, they were going for a Crisis on Infinite Earths. It failed miserably, but what did come out of it is the fact that all of the continuities are back. That includes the fact that we got a new Crisis timeline that allows us to have multiple universes. I mean, we have Earth 2 back as normal. You have pre-Crisis. You have basically whatever the writers want to write, they've pretty much got carte blanche for, because DC is finally deciding to go the route of, hey, if you want to do a good story, we're okay with it. You don't have to follow continuity. So that's pretty much the only good thing that's came out of it. But you know what? I'll take it. But unlike them, Marvel's redoing their Secret Wars, which is a 1989 comic series where the Beholder did blah 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 blah. Nobody cares. Not a lot of people liked Secret Wars. It was kind of in that camp. I was not a huge fan of the Secret Wars, and so I didn't care too much when they said they were redoing it. But I've since started reading it, and I really like what they're doing with it, actually. They're actually doing a compelling story in the fact that they are, and combining it with the fact that they are pretty much doing the same thing that DC did with Convergence, which they're just allowing anybody to write any story that they want. But it's actually really good. I'm very surprised. I can't argue at all. It's really, actually, really fantastic that they're doing that. And it makes me insanely happy that the stories that they're writing that are coming out of it are compelling. The Renew Your Vows story that I just read last week is where Peter Parker and Mary Jane are back to being married and they have a kid. What, you may say? Yeah. And I say, yeah, it's a fantastic story, and I'm glad that they're writing it. The some other ones, I mean, the Spider-Verse that seemingly the ones that the best ones that I feel are the ones that they haven't touched on in a while or never actually wrote comics on. The stuff that is kind of falling flat is the ones they actually did recently. I just read the what is it? Armor Wars, and it's really not good. And then there is the what was it? One they just did. I don't remember, but it was crap. It wasn't good. Marvel and being hit and miss on their big weird events that they're doing. Hello, Rachel. You're on Periscope. Yeah. Indeed. That's fine. I'm good with this. Okay. That works, so we were going to export that. And got the Gamer Geeks up. Yay! We're actually back to doing normal shows this week, which is fun. We have JF DeBow back on. Really great author, winner of the Sword and Laser contest on Inkshares that he and I were competing in. He got picked for the Sword winner of it. I did not get the laser. I did not. He got the laser. I did not get the sword. The sword went to a stupid sounding book. I'm sorry. I should respect you, but the book was called Asteroid Full of Dragons. No. Let's not even do that. My book should have totally won. I'm going to go through some editing on it this summer and up to the end of the year, and I hope to get it out, just probably self-published, by December, and go that way, since this route, I mean, I'm appreciative of what they did. I actually sold more than I thought I was going to. So, I mean, that in and of itself is insane to me. And I want to thank anybody and everybody who participated in that with me. I really appreciate it. And, as we go along, closer and closer we get to actually getting that back out, I'm going to pimp it more and more. And hopefully I didn't go into writing this as hey, I'm going to make a living off of it. Burga durga durga. No, it would be nice. I would love to make a life off of writing. Ooh, mochi creepy mochi ice cream. No, this is actually just complete and total. I mean, even above Geek.io, this is a labor of love, something that I've always wanted to do, and always get my name. I've always wanted to be an author, and so I already have the second book kind of in here, kind of going over, but I don't want to get too far involved in it when I haven't even released the first book yet. So as I'm getting closer and closer to showtime, just waiting for the Dale to get me some links and such to get involved. So we did. Okay, I'm gonna go and tell you guys, the whole whopping 2 people that are watching, that Rachel and I are actually going to go see a sneak preview of Inside Out Saturday. It doesn't come out until next week at Downtown Disney in Orlando, Florida. So super excited for that. Like I'm looking forward to that movie probably more than I should. I'm not gonna lie. But then again, I mean, Pixar has to do a very bad thing for me not to be fully in. More ice cream. For those who don't know, it's a Japanese ice cream that you can eat with your hands, almost like a frozen donut. The traditional flavors are green tea and vanilla. We got chocolate. It's amazing. If you have a Trader Joe's near you, they sell it there. They also sell them at World Market if you have those near you. So good. So yummy. Oh, right, I gotta go get my my surprise for this week, which is something everybody's favorite segment of CJ tries weird bacon stuff on the show. I think Rachel likes giving me these too, because, well, one, I enjoy tasting weird things, and two, I think she likes to see my reaction when I don't like them more than when I like them. This one is a kettle corn or kettle potato chip maple bacon flavor potato chip. So yeah, boy. that'll be interesting. All right, got my camera up, got an XSplit running. Get ready to switch over microphones here. I'm gonna upload this to YouTube as soon as it's done up and running. Kind of testing out. What? Rachel just squealed out loud. Let's go find out what it is, Periscope, shall we? All right, going to the printer. Going to the printer. Ooh, spooky dark office. Something is printing out. Something is printing out. What is this? Woo! Look at that, Periscope. Rachel's officially a teacher. Yeah! Yeah! That is so awesome. I'm so happy for her. Like, seriously. On that note, I just got the Geek.io call. So, that means the Geek.io Periscope pre-show is now over. Head on over to geek-io.net right now. Or, in the future, we'll have a hosted too. Geek-io.net or tune in to alphageekradio.com. See ya. Bye.